Well, I showed you how I get the lumber up the hill. Wanted to prove it to you that it worked. Got our lumber all still bound right at the snatch block, all pulled up the hill without me having to carry it or pull it. But I want to prove something else. The question might arise, why would someone do this? Why would someone go through the trouble? Why not get a piece of land down on the bottom where you can just build a nice driveway right up to your cabin and build it the easy way? Well, the reason is that you do get something for all your trouble. You get a different perspective. Get a different perspective than down there in the easy spots to build. We're looking out over about somewhere between 20 and 30 miles from Culebra Peak down there, or up there, all the way down to the San Luis Valley. That's about, 44,000 feet of altitude rise. So you get something for all your troubles. You get perspective. Now you can go down there, not come up this far. Look at a tree, and that's beautiful. You can look at a mountain, a single hill out there. That one's pretty cool, how it just rises up out of the valley floor. But when you get up a certain height, you get to put it all together. You get to see how they relate to one another. The height of the mountain to the valley floor. You get to see the mountain rise to Culebra Peak and then fall down. You get to see all these clouds. You see it, if it rains, you see it coming from miles away. So you get perspective, you get the big picture. Okay? And that is something that humans, we crave. We desire, we find it beautiful and good. We like putting things together if we find it beautiful. And there's not a mystery as to why. Because we're made to observe these things. We're made to learn from them. There's lessons here. We're made to live with the big picture in mind. We can get so focused down, in the valley, doing our daily thing, that we don't put it all together. We don't put life together. Meaning, why we're doing what we're doing. What's the purpose? How does it all relate? If you don't have the bigger picture, you end up with meaninglessness. You don't have any answers to the why questions. What's it all worth? Why am I doing this? What should I be doing? And these views, they call us to ask the question, what's the big picture? Why? What's my life about? What should I be doing with it? How should my life relate to other lives? What am I here for? If you don't answer these questions and come up with a real answer, it leads to some bad places. So the ultimate questions, answering the ultimate questions, how can you actually put it all together? How can you relate things in your life that actually makes sense of it? And the only way I've seen is relating things to your Creator. I've never seen another way. Everything has purpose. These mountains have purpose. All creation is laden with truth to speak to us about the things in our life. They all have purpose. We're meant to live for the glory of God, to worship Him, to love Him, to live for Him, to learn from Him. And I have never seen anything else that comes close to providing any answers to those big picture questions except God Himself. I'm not talking about a fake God, one that you imagine, not one that men made up, but the real one that invaded history. Talking about Jesus, the Creator who proved Himself God through miracles, through His teaching. Talking about the one who came to solve our biggest dilemma, which is our sin. The one to teach us how we should be living right. What it means to live right in relation to our Creator. The one who had all the answers to the biggest questions. The real God who invaded history that we can read about in the Bible. The historical God. These views that we crave call us to search out the meaning and the answers to the biggest things in life. If we don't do that, we're ultimately signing up, most of us are signing up ourselves up for depression, because we were meant to live in meaning, meant to live with real meaning in relation to our Creator. Some of us seem to be able to live without meaning, but most of us, it's not the case. And when things get quiet, nearly all of us do. The questions rush in. The good thing is that there are answers. We got to start asking them, though. So, hauling wood up a hill teaches us a lesson that the advantage we get with this cabin is we get to see the big picture. And in life, we should be seeking that big picture, which is seeking our Creator. The reason we're here, our purpose, our life.